I know at some point Crawford's gonna be like, whoa, Canelo can crack. Like Floyd told me, like, yo, he can crack. Floyd told me that, so I'm like, word. For Floyd to say that, I'm like, word.
In a recent interview, Lonnie B shared a shocking revelation about Floyd Mayweather's take on Canelo Alvarez's punching power. This insight comes as a surprise to many, especially considering the vast history between Mayweather and Canelo. Lonnie B couldn't believe it at first. Floyd, known for his sharp observations, made it clear Canelo has one of the hardest punches in the game. This was a serious acknowledgement from a fighter who knows what it takes to be a top-tier boxer.
Word. For Floyd to say that, I'm like, word. So, you know,
like in a shocking manner, like, yo, I'm letting you know, like that.
Yeah.
It's harder than I ever like.
And then putting on all that weight.
Lonnie B was shocked by the extent of Floyd's comment about Canelo's power. Floyd's honest opinion revealed a deeper truth about how dangerous Canelo could be, especially when coming off his own experience in the ring with him. Floyd's message was clear: Canelo's power is on a level that may surprise even the toughest fighters. This insight left Lonnie B reflecting on the true nature of Canelo's punch, something every fighter must respect in the ring.
It could be dangerous for your body putting on all that weight because your body ain't used to fighting with that much weight on it. You know, legs might be slower, punches might be slower. You might get out the way slower. You might feel more heavy. You might get tired quicker. So it depends on how Crawford put on that weight.
While Mayweather acknowledged Canelo's power, he also warned about the physical toll of moving up in weight. The additional mass may impact a fighter's performance in ways that go beyond just punching power.
Has Floyd told you anything else about Canelo? Like,
oh no, he just told me he was king. Like, man, he can crack. He can crack. I'm like, word, he can crack. I'm like, okay.
Lonnie B elaborated that Floyd's warning about weight gain wasn't just about strength, it's the fatigue and slowdowns that come with it. A fighter's stamina could be compromised, making it even more crucial for Crawford to adjust strategically. Floyd Mayweather took the time to recognize Canelo Alvarez's achievements in the sport. Reflecting on the numerous challenges Canelo has overcome, Floyd showed respect for his rival while also acknowledging the realities of boxing's demanding nature.
What I have to say to Canelo is this: you proved yourself already. You proved yourself. You fought a lot of great fighters. You tested yourself. You went up in weight to numerous weight classes. You know, Canelo is a great fighter. Canelo is a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. And everyone is now saying that he's not the same fighter. He's not looking the same.
Floyd's words aren't just praise, but a cautionary reminder about the toll boxing takes on a fighter's body. Even legends like Canelo can feel the weight of years in the ring, especially as younger, hungrier competitors continue to rise.
Boxing is a lot of wear and tear. You can get old overnight. You can. It's how boxing is.
Mayweather's honesty underscores the brutal reality of the sport. Showbiz the Adult shared his take on Terence Crawford's potential ability to beat Canelo, pointing out Crawford's strength and wrestling skills as an overlooked factor. He begins to highlight a specific moment that caught his attention, showcasing Crawford's raw power.
Terence Crawford can beat Canelo because he can wrestle. Well, I'm gonna tell you, his wrestling skills is not a bad point. Listen, did y'all see this video where he tosses a heavyweight to the ground? Listen, dude, not only any heavyweight, this is Nico Ali wash. He got Ali's blood in it.
Showbiz emphasizes how impressive it is that Crawford was able to toss Nico Ali Wash, a heavyweight, with ease, especially considering the lineage and strength associated with Ali's bloodline. This moment made him question Crawford's power in ways he hadn't before. Continuing with his analysis, Showbiz dives deeper into how Crawford's strength plays into his boxing abilities. He explains how the same techniques Crawford used in the video could be vital in a boxing match, especially in clinches.
When I was clowning you guys and trolling, talking about he can wrestle, listen, bro, it's because it's a boxing match, okay? And it's not wrestling. But when you look at his footage, he tossed Nico to the ground from a standing position. From a clinching position, he tosses down a heavyweight. The type of position you're clinching in a boxing match. Brother, Terence Crawford is extremely strong. The guy is extremely strong. Terence Crawford, he can wrestle. Well, shit. You sling a heavyweight to the ground, bro. Hey, I'm impressed. There may be something to that.
Showbiz acknowledges that while it's not a wrestling match, Crawford's ability to handle himself in tight clinches and toss a heavyweight with ease is a testament to his strength. He concludes that Crawford's physical prowess may be a significant advantage in a fight against someone like Canelo. In a recent interview, Paddy Pimblett was asked about a potential fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. The discussion turned to who he would back in the matchup, given his personal preferences and views on both fighters.
Terence Bud Crawford or Canelo, who do you got in that one?
Well, I really like Terence Crawford, so I'd back him. You know what I mean? I like Canelo, but I'm not his biggest fan. I'd rather see Crawford win and shake up the boxing world a bit.
Do you think it'd be a decision, or you think you can put him out there?
I don't know, Canelo's a lot bigger than him, so more than likely be a decision.
Pimblett expresses his admiration for Crawford, emphasizing his desire to see him upset the boxing world by defeating Canelo. Despite Crawford's skills, Pimblett acknowledges the size advantage Canelo would have, suggesting the fight is more likely to end in a decision rather than a knockout. Alexander Volkanovski was asked about his thoughts on a potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. He began by acknowledging both fighters' strengths while expressing his admiration for each of them.
Goes obviously moving up. Man, Canelo's a beast. So it's but Crawford's so good. Man, I don't know who am I leaning towards. Man, Crawford's so good, but Canelo having the size. I don't know, man. I can't pick it. Look at me. I literally cannot pick it. I just think I just got so much respect for both of them. I think they're both incredible, and I cannot just wait to watch and see the result.
Volkanovski's indecision highlights the fierce competition between Canelo and Crawford. He acknowledges both their technical skills and physical attributes, emphasizing how difficult it is for him to choose between the two. His excitement reflects the anticipation surrounding this massive matchup. Roy Jones Jr. provided an in-depth analysis of the matchup between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, diving into their mentalities and fighting styles. He started by discussing the hunger and drive of both fighters, weighing how those attributes would play into the outcome of the fight.
Skill level that both guys show in and out of the ring. And what I'm seeing is I see a hungry Crawford, a Crawford that has been looking for the opportunity for a long time, finally getting the opportunity, and really ready to grab the opportunity. And with Canelo, I see a guy who not necessarily hungry, but loves to entertain, loves to give us the big fights. Always tries to give the big fights. He finds a way to give us big fights. Not gonna always win them, but he always tries to give them to us. So he'll be a guy that, if he shows up and does the exact right thing, he can win the fight. If he don't do the right thing, which I don't see him doing, I don't know why he would at this point in his career. I don't know. It'll all be predicated upon how well Terence can take his punch.
Jones points out that Canelo's ability to entertain and deliver big fights has always been a part of his career, but he questions whether Canelo can still rise to the occasion against Crawford. He emphasizes the pivotal factor that could decide the fight: Crawford's ability to withstand Canelo's punches. Jones's analysis reflects the crucial dynamics of the fight. Roy Jones Jr. shifted his focus to the technical aspects of the fight, particularly the role that skill plays when two fighters of different weights step into the ring. He compared Crawford's exceptional skills with the potential physical challenges that come with moving up in weight.
When you know how to box, when you're as skillful as Terence Crawford is, weight don't really matter much. All thing that matters with the weight is, can you take the punch? And I'm sure you've been sparring with super middles and light heavies, so I'm sure you probably can take the punch. So that's the only thing when you got skill. Now, if you don't have a skill, you can't take the weight, take it up, because you're gonna lose your punch, you're gonna lose everything. When you got skill, all your stuff that you have goes up with you. You talk to the GOAT, I went out with a heavyweight.
Jones stresses that the key to Crawford's success lies in his skill, not just the weight he carries into the ring. With the right technique and experience, a skilled fighter like Crawford can overcome the challenges of moving up in weight. Roy's comparison to his career shows that skill can transcend weight divisions and still make a fighter dangerous. Daniel Jacobs was asked about the challenge Terence Crawford will face moving up 2 weight divisions to the super middleweight class. Jacobs discussed the potential impact of the weight increase on Crawford's performance and how it could influence the outcome of his fight with Canelo.
It could be. And on the percentage scale, I think it's more than 50% of how big it's a possibility. But two, Crawford is such a crafty boxer that he can make it a 20%. He can box the entire round, but Crawford is a dog. I don't see him boxing, so I see the exciting moments of like you not knowing if he's going to be able to be, in reach of a power punch or take it, and just how he's going to respond. So all of those things are exciting. It's a gamble, but like this is why we love boxing.
Jacobs emphasizes that while Crawford's skill could mitigate some of the challenges posed by moving up in weight, his aggressive style adds an unpredictable element to the fight. The uncertainty around whether Crawford can handle the power of Canelo while still delivering his own punches is what makes this matchup so thrilling and enticing for boxing fans. Terence Crawford has been known for his exceptional skills in the ring, but recently, he showed a different side of his strength, one that goes beyond boxing. In a surprising display of physicality, Crawford showcased his wrestling abilities by going head-to-head with heavyweight Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
Okay, so you want to wrestle now? Okay, Mr. Crawford. You? Yo, baby Miller, it's Crawford! I can't believe it!
This moment caught the attention of boxing fans, especially as Crawford prepares for a potential fight against Canelo Alvarez. Many have questioned how Crawford's strength would translate when stepping up in weight, but this unexpected display hints at the power and versatility he brings to the table.
It's gonna be a good fucking fight.
Was he strong?
Strong as shit. I always say that.
This wrestling session with Jarrell Miller is more than just a moment of physical dominance. It highlights Crawford's strength, grit, and adaptability, qualities that will be vital when facing Canelo, who is known for his powerful and relentless style. While it remains to be seen how this strength will play out in a boxing ring, especially against a formidable opponent like Canelo, this moment serves as a reminder of the power and determination Crawford brings to every challenge, whether in the ring or in a physical showdown like this one. In an interview, Robert Garcia discussed the upcoming potential showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. He was asked about the challenges Crawford faces, particularly the size difference, and whether he believes Crawford has a legitimate chance against the Mexican powerhouse.
Most of the people don't give Crawford a chance because of the size, but he's got skills, man. He's got skills, he's got good speed, good footwork. That's why I do give him a chance.
You do give
I do give Crawford a chance, of course.
Garcia acknowledges the common perception that Crawford may be at a disadvantage due to size, but he quickly counters this by emphasizing Crawford's technical skills, speed, and footwork, key factors that could help him overcome the physical gap. His support for Crawford stems from the belief that Crawford's skills can level the playing field regardless of the weight difference. As the conversation continued, Garcia shifted his focus to Canelo's recent performances, noting that while Canelo has been successful, he has also shown signs of complacency in recent fights. Garcia suggests that Canelo's shift in mentality could play into Crawford's hands.
Canelo's last few fights, he does his work, he gets work done, but never does that little extra to please or to he knows he doesn't need to anymore, so he's just comfortable enough with just securing the win. He became a businessman, and I think that could be something in favor of Crawford, that if he comes out in his best and good footwork, Canelo is flat-footed. His last fight, especially against the runner.
Garcia critiques Canelo for his recent performances, arguing that he no longer goes above and beyond in his fights, instead opting for securing victories rather than impressing or challenging himself further. This shift in Garcia's eyes allows Crawford to exploit Canelo's flat-footedness, especially if Crawford enters the fight at his best, with speed and movement being key to his potential success. success. Teofimo Lopez was asked about his thoughts on the upcoming Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight. Known for his own boxing prowess and unpredictability, Lopez gave his take on why Crawford could defy the odds and overcome Canelo, offering an interesting perspective on the fight's dynamics.
I've been saying Canelo, but I think Crawford might pull something, you know? Why? I think that the odds are in his favor as far as that. You know, the reason why people are going to tune in is not just because of Canelo. It's going to be mainly because of the Crawford. How is he going to do going up, you know, 2 more weight classes? You know?
Lopez begins by acknowledging the initial consensus that Canelo is the favorite. However, he points out that Crawford's ability to move up in weight and face such a tough challenge has captured the boxing world's attention. It's not just about Canelo, it's about how Crawford will handle this monumental jump in weight, and Lopez sees potential in him defying expectations.
Especially after the Madrimah fight that he had in, last year? I think that's the problem, though. Crawford is fighting too many. He's not fighting a lot. He's fighting once every year. That's bad.
Lopez's concern is clear. Crawford's sporadic fight schedule might hinder his ability to stay sharp, especially when taking on an opponent like Canelo. Regular competition is crucial to maintaining top form, and Lopez suggests that Crawford's infrequent appearances could be a disadvantage in this high-stakes battle. Ahead of the highly anticipated showdown with Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford shared a confident and positive update on his preparation for the mega fight. As the event draws closer, Crawford reflects on his training routine and his mindset heading into one of the biggest battles of his career.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Crawford's words reveal a calm, focused confidence as he prepares for the challenge of facing Canelo. He emphasizes that his training is on track and his goal is clear: to make history by becoming a 3-time undisputed champion. His upbeat tone suggests that he's not just ready for the fight, but confident in his ability to rise to the occasion when the time comes. As we approach the epic showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, each expert, from Floyd Mayweather to Teofimo Lopez, has offered a unique perspective on the fight. Mayweather's respect for Canelo's power, mixed with concerns about the physical toll of moving up in weight, Showbiz's admiration for Crawford's strength, and Robert Garcia's focus on technical prowess, all add layers to the drama surrounding this battle. But what stands out the most is Crawford's confidence. With his training on track and a clear goal of becoming a 3-time undisputed champion, Crawford is not just coming to fight, he's coming to make history. But with so many variables at play, from Canelo's experience to Crawford's hunger and technical ability, this fight promises to deliver unexpected twists. The question is, who will come out on top in this monumental clash? Do you think Terence Crawford's skill and determination can overcome Canelo's size and power, or will Canelo's experience and strength prove too much? Let us know your predictions for this fight in the comments below.